Truth tables. So here's a picture of a cloud with no rain. Here's a cloud with rain, and here's no clouds and no rain. So let's look at the statement P. It is raining. Q. The clouds are in the sky. So now we're going to do a truth table for a conditional statement. It's conditioned because it says if P then Q. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off. Since we have two statements, we'll have a true true and a false false. And then we'll do the opposite, starting with a true, then false, true, then false. We covered every combination, and now we're going to think about it logically with this statement. If it is raining, then the clouds are in the sky. That's true. If it's raining, the clouds are in the sky, so that's true. Okay. If it is raining, the clouds are not in the sky. Well, that's impossible to rain without clouds, so that's false. Okay. If it is not raining, the clouds are in the sky. Well, it is possible to have a cloud in the sky and it not rain, so that's a true statement. All right. If it is not raining, the clouds are not in the sky. Well, that's true too. Here, it's not raining and there are no clouds, so that's true. Okay, so once again, this is a truth table for conditional. Truth table for a conditional statement. Okay, it's best to memorize this table because we're going to use it a lot. Memorize this table. Now it's easy to memorize because notice we have all truths and only one false. So when it's a true false, the answer is false and the rest are true. So that's easy. Now we're going to go and construct some truth tables now. Okay. All right, so this would be like your homework. Construct a truth table for, and I'm going to give you two examples. For the first one, we're given the conditional if P then Q and not P. Okay, now to construct this table, oops, I forgot something here. It's supposed to be a Q. If P then Q and not P. So let's construct our table. We need a P, we need a Q, we need a not P, we need a if P then Q, and then we need the very last statement. P then Q and not P. Okay, so we just take it one step at a time. Notice we have two statements, so again, we have a true, true, and a false, false. Then we do alternating, true, false, true, false. Okay, now this is not P, so whatever P is, we're going to do the opposite. P is true here, so it's false. P is true, so not P is false. P is false, so not P is true. P is false, so not P is true. Okay, now we're going to do if P then Q, our conditional. So remember, it's only false when the second one's false. Well, here we have a true false, so this must be false. Here we have a true false, so this must be false. Here we have a false true, so this is true. And here we have a false true, so this is true. Okay, so now we can complete. We're going to have this and this. In order for these to be true, we need both to be true. So we're going to look. These aren't both true, so that's false. These aren't both true, so that's a false. True, true, that's a true. And true, true, that's a true. Okay, very good. Let's do our second truth table. So our second one's going to be P or Q, then P and Q. Okay, so now we have to think about this in making our truth table. We've got a lot of different things to think about. First, we know we have our P. That's not an issue. We have our Q. I think I need to make this bigger because we have a P or Q. All right, so this is going to be P or Q. And this is going to be P and Q. And then this last one is going to be the actual statement, conditional here. P or Q. If P or Q, then P and Q. Okay. All right, so let's start over here. Again, we have two. So we have true, true, false, false. True, false, true, false. Okay. P or Q means one of them has to be true. Well, these are two. At least one must be true. There's one true there. There's one true there. No trues there, so that's a false. Okay. P and Q means they both must be true. True, true, so this is a true. These are not both true. That's a false. Not both true, false. Not both true, false. Okay, so now we have if, then. And remember we said whenever this one was false and this one was true, it would be false. Right now we have if true, then true, which is true. If true, then false is false. If true, then false is false. And if false, then false is true. Okay, very good. All right, now here's your homework. I'm going to erase this and write your homework. And it's going to be constructing truth tables. Okay, homework 3.4, 1, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13.